All right, Chicago Bears blow it. They choked it away, but who cares? Chicago Bears are not going to win anything, so they might as well lose every game. We want the Carolina Panthers to lose every game so they can get the first pick, which will be ours. And then why not get the second pick in the draft? So I say lose every other game. And then hopefully the Patriots and those other teams can win a game or two. So the Bears could have the 1-2 pick in the draft. So Chicago Bears, number 1, number 2 pick in the draft. Perfect. Fire all the coaches. Perfect. Now, here's the most critical part. Will the Chicago Bears do the Chicago Bear thing and take somebody who will be a failure like they have every other time? Or will Kevin Warren bring some common sense and they'll bring Jim Harbaugh in as coach? The only way this can work is if Jim Harbaugh is a coach, because Jim Harbaugh, you don't have to guess, you don't have to wonder. He has his identity. He did it at Stanford, success. 49ers, identity, success. Michigan, identity, success. You don't have to wonder. You don't have to guess. He's already done it. He's proven. You have to get him, period. If not, this doesn't work. So let's assume you get Jim Harbaugh. Great. You have an identity. You have a coach. Now we can move forward with confidence. Justin Fields. Justin Fields is infinitely better than Colin Kaepernick. And you see what he did with Colin Kaepernick. Give Jim Harbaugh Justin Fields, he'll maximize him to his fullest potential. And his potential is way better than Colin Kaepernick. So for the Justin Field fans out there, doesn't that excite you? Of course it does. So Jim Harbaugh, his coaching staff, Justin Fields being maximized to his fullest potential. We have an identity. We're going to upgrade the center position. We cannot go into next season with the same center we have now. That's going to be a fail. I don't care how we do it. We have to do it. We have to have a stud center, period. Get it done. Priority number 1. Number 2, we need a starting stud left tackle. As good as Tevin Jenkins is, you cannot count on him to be healthy. He'll get hurt, most likely. Sadly, that's the way it is. So you get a stud left tackle. You can move Braxton to a guard position, and that works out a lot better. So get a stud left tackle, stud center, and all the other linemen we have. You put it all together, we have a really good offensive line. If Jim Harbaugh tells you Justin Fields is the man, I will maximize him, I guarantee it. Then with the other draft pick, if there's a D lineman out there who is the next Reggie White, yeah, right. But if there is someone out there who has the potential to get 20 sacks in a season, we can go ahead and get him. I know a lot of people will say Marvin Harrison Jr., but I would say I'd go defensive line, offensive line. If there's no special defensive lineman, then of course you go Marvin Harrison Jr. But Jim Harbaugh knows and he understands the game is decided on the line of scrimmage. When you have a dominant offensive line and a dominant defensive line, I promise you, you'll win games. It works for the Eagles. It works for the Chiefs. It works for anyone. So imagine the Chicago Bears having a dominant offensive line and a dominant defensive line. You're going to win games. So Jim Harbaugh is the coach. Justin Fields is being maximized. We have a center. We have a left tackle to go with our right tackle. Then we have our guards. Our defensive line got a huge upgrade with a stud rookie. Now, all of a sudden, we can start to think playoffs. When you have an offense with a great offensive line and you have DJ Moore as your number one, and then you have Cole Kmet, who hopefully will get even better, and then you got Darnell Mooney, and then you got the rookie Scott, and then you have Jim Harbaugh with that identity of running a offense that can run the ball effectively and also can play action effectively. This thing can be turned around big time. But if Jim Harbaugh is not the coach, forget about it. It's not going to work out. So that's the dream. That's the goal. As a Chicago Bear fan, you want the Bears to lose every game. You want the Panthers to lose every game. And you want the Cardinals and the Patriots and any other team with just 1 or 2 wins, you want them to win games because you want the Bears to have the first 2 picks in the draft. That could be the perfect scenario. And for you Justin Field fans out there, Jim Harbaugh guaranteed can maximize Justin Fields. So that's what it is, Bear fans. Don't be sad. Don't be mad. Embrace it. Embrace this team losing, because the more they lose, the higher the draft pick, and the more assured you can be that all the coaches will be fired. So it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.